pressure on groups to back the other way by showing up to the SAC and meetings and making ourselves visible. The BSAC Council is there to represent students, but they don't see the students that they're representing on a daily basis. So for us to actually show our faces at the council meetings and make a point of showing them that this is who they're representing.
The other part was the obtaining a legal opinion with respect to a third-party organization going to referendum. And to be quite frank, it was because there were a lot of issues external to law with respect to some, I would say, misdemeanors or lack of accountability around the use of student funds at other universities. And so it made Brock very concerned about the collection of fees, that there was no jurisdiction under USU, there was no jurisdiction under Brock. And so we decided it had to go to a legal opinion. And so just before, I think it was early January, the documents with respect to our omnibus agreement, the ancillary fee protocol did go to a legal firm in St. Catharines. And then yesterday afternoon, we received the legal opinion, and I shared that information with Em this morning. So the legal opinion, in a nutshell, and I'll be really brief, highlighted the fact that there should be a comprehensive review of the Schedule E of the ancillary fee protocol, and in particular, there needs to be some kind of approval process with respect to groups that go through referendum if the universities expect it to collect fees on behalf of that organization. And it's around the liability and accountability. And then the second part of the recommendation was that there really should be a formal review process of fees to verify that the fees are in accordance and compliance with the MOU or protocol. That's a kind of snapshot of what's a more lengthy legal opinion. So on a go forward, this is not specific to Fed Up. It's specific to how does the university ensure that there's accountability around the collection of fees for student organizations. And the lawyers also provided information and recommendations that we should look at other policies that are in place at other institutions, including Guelph. They have a specific policy on the recognition of special groups that are outside of the student organization or the student union. There's also York University has a presidential regulation on how those groups or organizations would be recognized and endorsed and could go to referendum. And likewise, Laurier has a pretty comprehensive ancillary fee protocol and agreement that they just reached in September. So, you know, in terms of the policy development, that would complement or augment what is clearly a gap in the Omnibus Schedule E ancillary fee protocol. That's what the legal opinion is recommending, is that we close that gap to minimize the liability that could rest with the university and ensure accountability to the students when you're collecting fees. So that's really just the update. And, you know, Em did question this morning what the timeline would be like. Given the fact that there are other policies that we can use as best practice models, then I think we could begin almost immediately with a review of the policy and then begin to vet it through the appropriate approvals. So that would be coming back to BUSAC and then ultimately going through senior admin and potentially even our board if it's a policy to go to the board level. So that's simply an update on where we are right now with respect to those components of the referendum question that we need to be addressed.
Point of View is back for Season 2 of Brock's only political news talk show. I'm your host, Sandor Ligetfalvy, and on the program, we cover campus and student politics both at Brock University and beyond.